It's finally over.
So at this point, it has been almost 6 years since the whole influencer boxing thing was really at its inception, with Logan Paul fighting KSI and his little...
It was at its peak back then, bro. I think it might reach another peak, bro, with Aiden. I feel like if Aiden gets a big enough match of two really big creators, or really a whole card full of big creators, that would be insane, though. A whole card full of big creators would be nuts. On his little boxing things that he be doing on Kick, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying that it could get real crazy, bro.
Brother Jake beating up on Deji. Since then, most of these guys have done these boxing events as more of a side gig, where they really lock in for a couple of months in anticipation of the event, but for the most part are still mainly focused on their brand or their business, or really being more of an influencer. But a couple of these YouTubers have leaned all the way into the boxing lifestyle, like this dude Salt Poppy, Gib, and most infamously...
Well, I didn't know Gib. I didn't know Gib had went fully boxing. I didn't know that. But yeah, Jake.
Paul.
And all I wanted to do was give y'all a knockout for Christmas.
And for a while, it was great to see him bounce these dudes off the canvas.
Is this video not in 4K? Or not 4K, but HD?
But after the Tommy
Nah, this
Fury...
was a crazy time, though. I'm not gonna lie. Jake Paul, bro, when he was just knocking people out... Oh, I did not know he had a Vegeta tattoo. Wait, hold on. I kind of like Jake Paul now. Wait, if I got a Vegeta tattoo?
Fight, the excitement just has not been there, as Jake had now been defeated and his haters had their quench for his failure met. Since then, he has beat up on and knocked people out, but there was really no buzz behind those events. Most recently,
I think it's just because, like, he's boxing people that aren't influencers. You know what I mean? To any level, right? Like, whenever he boxed Nate Robinson, right? Because Nate Robinson isn't an influencer, but it was really the first time, so I guess that one doesn't really count. But really, every time he's boxed before that, he was boxing people who weren't necessarily boxers, but he was boxing on a card that had influencer boxing on it. So it's like, it was an influencer boxing card. So there was a lot of hype built around it, whether it was for Jake or was for someone else. A lot of people were going to watch. Now it's like regular boxing fans are just watching it, and then fans of Jake Paul. And I guess people who hate watch Jake Paul too. Which is also weird. Like, I to this day, I will never understand hate watchers, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's why he's not as popular. Well, not that. I think that's why there isn't as much buzz around Jake Paul's fights as there used to be. Because, like, now he's actually just now he's just a boxer. Like literally, he's an actual boxer now. So now it's not like a special attraction anymore. Just a regular boxer, you know. It's like Logan Paul when he won the United States Championship, and now he's been wrestling on SmackDown and stuff. Like, now he's like wrestling regularly. He still kind of has that like big fight feel ish to him, but like I feel like the more he wrestles and the more like you see him on TV every week, the less special he'll be, and he'll just kind of fall in line with the rest of the guys. You know what I mean? And that could be said for a numerous number of people on AEW.
Fought this last weekend, and no one cared or really even knew what was going on in the first place. In his defense, he was the co-main event here, at least he was supposed to be. His friend Amanda Serrano was supposed to be the real main event, seeing that she is from Puerto Rico herself, where the entire thing went down, but she had some sort of issue with her eye at the very last second and had to scratch herself out. So in turn, Jake became the real main event, and in the end, he got the TKO against this dude who looked like he could be your accountant. In all reality, he was a good boxer back in the day. His name is Ryan Borland, and he used to be a Gold Glove winner. But he's now 35, and has only fought once in the last 6 years, apparently completely changing his occupation during that time span. Now, before the fight, they had apparently ran this little news story on Ryan Borland.
Borland is originally from the Bay Area of California, but decided to come out to North Dakota 5 years ago to work in the oil industry.
I'm happy to get in. I'm
North
taking
Dakota.
it really, really serious. It's never really a boring fight when I fight. I'm always in shape and I'm always ready to fight.
Now, obviously, people were not exactly impressed with this training footage. I mean, I'm not saying he was like neon on the pads, But it's pretty clear this man is far past his prime. So of course a lot of people came in saying, well, when is Jake gonna fight a real boxer? But you did have some people defending him, like this man, who says, I don't like Jake Paul at all, but the level of competition he's fighting is normal for 90% of boxers starting out. Y'all know this, but just hate him so much to admit it. And even in watching the pre-promotion for this fight, looking back, you can see why it pretty much had no hype, and why no one knew about this, because none of these clips went viral at all. Jake brought back the whole gotcha hat bit that he had done to Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I seen this on Twitter.
No love lost here between these two. Cruiserweight fight.
I seen this on Twitter, and the only reason why I even seen this is because I was watching Jake Paul's interview, or I guess whenever he was on George Janko's podcast, the dude who had left Impulsive, Logan's friend. When he left, he started his own podcast, and then Jake got on it. So I was curious to see, like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I've ever heard a Jake Paul podcast in my life, right? I don't think I've ever seen Jake Paul on a podcast. So I was like, all right, kind of curious to see this. And they have history, you know, let me... and surprisingly, Jake's a pretty normal dude, bro. I kind of like him, bro. After seeing, like, that side of him on the podcast, I kind of like Jake, bro. He's pretty cool, bro. I don't know, bro. He's a pretty cool guy to me, bro. I don't, like, he was, like, a super annoying, you know what I'm saying, influencer kid back in the day, but, like, it was a lot of people like that back in the Vine days, right? And I feel like out of most of the people, Jake's actually one of the people who really grew up, bro. And I think he's better now than he was before. Genuinely, I don't think he's the same person that he was all those years ago. I mean, yeah, he still does, like, little things here and there, but it's a lot more tame than what it was before, you know what I mean? Like, this right here, yes, this is a attempt at a viral moment, obviously. And it didn't really work. I only seen this because I seen the podcast, and I think, like, the algorithm was like, oh, okay, Jake Paul, he wants to see, you know what I mean?
Once again, Jake Paul has someone's hat.
Y'all know how I feel about hat thievery, taking someone's hat off their head. I just find it to be very disrespectful. You don't touch another
Oh, no, that is facts. That is facts. 100%.
man's hat. He even tried to troll him and his name before the event.
I have a question.
I didn't
like,
even
what is the
buy into this.
Rhino? Like, how did you come up with that nickname?
My grandpa gave it to me when I was younger.
Awkward. I mean, you bring out the grandpa story and it's really all over. Like, someone's looking to make fun of you about something and they end up just looking like a serious asshole.
Are you vegan like rhinos?
No, I was
So, are you vegan like rhinos? Brother.
pretty tough and strong as a kid, so my grandpa gave it to me.
That's what's up, bro. Congrats. Fire nickname. Do you realize that rhinos are land animals?
So yes, the promotional material for this fight was like putting some complete...
Look, Jake should have just asked Logan, like, yo, Logan, you know what I'm saying? You in the WWE and shit like that. Like, y'all masters at promoting matches and shit like that. Let's get one of the scrap scripts that you had for one of your matches and let's try it for this boxing event. Can we try one of them storylines that they didn't approve of? One of the storylines that you might have pitched, you know what I'm saying? Personally, that's how I would have did it, bro.
completely mild salsa on some chips. Just get that shit out of here, it ain't spicy enough. Still, Jake tried to get the crowd hyped.
Fuck the rhino. Getting tired of these dumbass rhinos walking around this motherfucking island. Tomorrow, the rhinos are going extinct.
I mean, Jake Paul might be the first influencer to get CTE. And like I said, this thing was over before it started. The entire fight would last around 2.5 minutes, with Jake getting the win at the end of the first round. Like, it might have looked like he dominated him on paper because the guy wasn't really punching back, but he was pretty much an immobile target, and Jake was still missing a lot of his punches. Here's an alternate angle of the end of this fight.
Yeah, I seen this. I seen he was just wailing on him, bro.
I mean, honestly, the Rhino really had no business going into there in the first place. But
Was Logan in Puerto Rico? Wait, hold on. Just wait. I don't think he was, though. Let me see. Okay, yeah, the elimination... Oh, wait. Elimination Chamber. Oh, I said Backlash. Wait. Okay, wait. No, this is Backlash. This is Backlash. I don't know why I said Elimination Chamber then. Cody Brock, yeah. Sammy, yeah. Theory, Lashley, yeah. Oh, I guess he wasn't. Street fight. Yeah, no, he wasn't on this card. Interesting. Okay.
Shout out to him.
I just wanted to see if they had a similar reaction for Logan.
Man, he
Because
went
the overseas crowds kind of just boo and cheer whoever they want to. So I wanted to see. I was kind of curious about that.
in there, he took the beat down, and he collected what was very likely a very nice check.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not saying I wouldn't trust this dude in like a bar fight, but if you show up to
What game was that?
fight someone who has been training for the last 6 years, who is 10 years younger than you, you're probably going to get the beats. Some people commented how in the post-fight interview, Jake sounded pretty
Oh, yeah. I seen this tweet, but I didn't click it. So I actually don't know what they're about to say here.
Yeah, man, you know, I just like to meditate and breathe. Realistically, nothing can stop me here, not even a Rhino.
I mean, he looks like he's about ready to give that man
Bro is
Ariel a smooth
yapping.
on the lips. And honestly, if anyone truly has CTE here, it might be this guy, Ryan.
I'll be rooting for you the rest of
Thank
your
you,
career,
bro.
man.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
We'll be rooting for you too, bro.
Hey, we'll
Congrats,
bring
man.
Look at Logan's face.
in for training for his next fight, huh?
Hey, sounds good. Sounds good.
Appreciate
Good job,
you, my man.
Yeah.
And shout out to this man, Rhino, bro. He really does seem like a good guy. Of course, Dylan Dan has had to step in to try
Oh, we're going to take it so long.
and give his 2 cents. He says there's someone in Puerto Rico right now wondering why their Uber driver is taking so long.
Bro, Dylan Dennis lost all of his, like, tweeting aura after he got whooped by Logan, bro. I don't know if he got paid to get beat like that, bro, but that's just crazy, bro. He ain't do nothing. They promoted that fight so much, bro. And he didn't do nothing. I don't know if he got paid off by WWE. Like, WWE's like, hey, yo, bro, yo, don't be fighting. Don't be beating up on our talent like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know what it was, bro, but hey, man, like, yo, Dylan, you just, yeah.
And to me, it's just like, dude, Dylan, at this point, just get the fuck off the internet. He keeps
Not
trying
facts.
to come back, okay? It's like his pass has been revoked. He can't get in. He had his chance at redemption. He had his
Facts.
chance to go on and continue fighting and be taken seriously as a competitor, and he completely blew it. This guy made a complete ass of himself. So to me, it's like, Dylan, no one wants to hear from you, bro. I'm glad that Dana White isn't giving you the time of day. He's gatekeeping you from the UFC, and I find that hilarious. And for the most part, people were unimpressed by this win.
Jake Paul was always destined to win this fight, and you are the suckers if you paid for this fight, and I know most people didn't. He is disrespecting the sport of boxing. He's disrespecting all the people that work the way up, but more importantly, he's conning the fans.
And here's where
Okay, I don't know about all that. Because if he's disrespecting the way, like, wait, what did he say exactly?
He's disrespecting all the people that work the way up, but more...
Okay, disrespecting the work their way up. Okay. His name holds value. We gotta at least say that. And you can't say that he hasn't at least put the work in to be a boxer. Like, he has put the work in. He's come from a completely different, like, field, and now he's boxing and he's going in with it. You know what I mean? You kind of gotta respect that to at least some degree. Now, yes, the people he's going against are not that good, but put him against people who actually box then. Put him against actual contenders then. Now, if you were to give him a championship shot or something off of this level of competition, that's where I'd be like, all right, let's slow down a little bit. But, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, let's be honest with ourselves, bro. It's similar to Logan in the WWE, bro. He actually went in and he actually took the time to learn the craft, and he's doing really good at it, bro. If you want him to be, like, respected in the sport, bro, put him in positions to be respected, bro. That's how I see it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel like they just, like, see him and see that he's an outsider in the field, and they just, like, hate on it. I don't know, bro.
More importantly, he's conning the fans.
And here's where things start to go a bit off the rails.
Okay.
You have Ryan Garcia, who
Oh,
has
yeah,
already been
yeah.
spiraling for the greater part of the last year, ever since he lost to Tank Davis. A lot of people suspect that this man is now using, if you know what I mean, and I'm not talking about steroids. He's on that Oscar de la Hoya treatment, and he's trying to start beef with Jake now. He says, I can't take this shit no more. And then he even left him like a little voicemail.
I can't do this shit.
Ryan Garcia and Jake Paul would be crazy. Wait, do they weigh the same? Let me see. Cause they in the same weight. Ryan would like completely decimate him though. But let's see. Oh wait, junior welterweight. Fight is fought at 36 pounds. Catch weight. Now it's at 140 pounds. So he's like between like 130 and 140. Okay. I think Jake's like cruiserweight though. I think he's like 200, ain't he? Oh, 180? Yeah, alright. Yeah, they're not in the same weight class, bro.
Feels so.
I still think Ryan would win, but it's a weight class diff. Unless Jake would probably have to cut. But even then, like that's like a 40-pound difference, bro. Like Ryan would have to gain some weight too, then, so they can meet in the middle at 160.
Bad for introducing Jake Paul to boxing. I fucked up. I can't allow this to happen. I can't. He's disrespecting my sport. He's disrespecting everything. I don't know. Call my team, Jake. You.
And a lot of people were surprised to hear this statement coming from him. I mean, the guy has been posting some pretty deranged shit onto social media the last couple.
Oh yeah, last couple days Ryan's been wilding. I ain't gonna lie, Ryan Garcia been wilding the last couple days on social media, bro.
Couple of months. Like I'm pretty sure he got divorced one day after his wife gave birth. But regardless, him and Jake used to be really buddy, and now he's putting this message out to the world like, yeah, f you. And this was Jake's response to that voice memo.
He's doing it off some cocaine. That boy is getting that shit straight from Colombia or something. Ryan, I love you. You know that, bro, but you gotta chill out, bro. Because, like, there's a line and people, you just seem like you're losing your mind and acting thirsty and desperate and saying you're a billionaire when you had one money fight. If you do want to fight, that's, to me, light work. You got no footwork. And as long as you've been in the game, I'm a better boxer than you.
Now, I will say, that would probably be one fight that would actually draw a lot of interest.
That would draw a lot of interest. And I don't know if people would be upset at hearing Jake say that, like, oh, I'd beat you, But what is he supposed to say? Like, what do you think Jake would say in this situation? Like, is he supposed to say, nah, bro, what? Like, dang, Ryan, I don't even want no smoke, bro. I think you'd beat me, bro. Like, what is he supposed to say in that situation? I don't know why I just moved up like that. I just realized because of the tweets and stuff up here.
If Jake Paul could actually fight Ryan Garcia, that would be something that a lot of people would tune into. And apparently they even FaceTime during this post-fight press conference.
What's up? What you gotta say? You, bitch, I'll beat your ass. You know that. It's already being recorded, bro. You know how we do it. You lightweight. I thought you had baby mamas to suck your. I thought you had all those baby mamas to suck your dick. You little, bro.
He's gonna go up to 180. Cap.
Bro, you got no balls.
That's cap.
No balls. I'm gonna put you back on the canvas like Tank did.
Oh yeah, no, they joking, bro. They trolling, bro.
I wouldn't.
They trolling, bro. You don't say that to somebody you actually like upset with, bro. You don't. You say that to a homie, bro. You say that to a homie, bro. You don't say I'll show you my balls, but you don't say that to somebody who ain't no homie, bro. Nah. They cool, bro. You could tell, bro. A lot of this internet stuff is fake, bro. This is not real, bro. This is just not real. Simply not real.
I'd be surprised if you put your balls on the internet right now, brother. You're losing it.
Bro,
he hung up.
I mean, hey guys, when Jake Paul, of all people, is out here cooking you, you must be in a pretty bad place in life. I mean, in general, Ryan Garcia really does need to chill out. I'm thinking about making a video on him and all of his very strange social...
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Ryan Garcia been wild the
social
last
media
couple of days,
postings and interviews he's done recently.
Go ahead, Jamari, make that, bro. We need a comprehensive collage of what's been going on lately as far as Ryan Garcia. So yeah, we need those, bro. We need
a couple
those.
of days. So y'all let me know if y'all are interested in that. But it does seem like the dude could be on the verge of pulling a Oscar De La Hoya, only with like a very small amount of the success that Oscar ever had. And of course, you have people out there who think
Ryan Garcia pulls up on Jake Paul, telling him to sign the contract.
Here, they've been they're mean to me at first, but then they shouted out his
What the
Instagram, and now he's nice to me.
has all just been building for a very long time. As old clips like this out there who think this has all just been building for a very long time.
Oh, yeah. Bro, it's not real. It's not real. I don't believe this is real.
As old clips like...
Now, would they actually fight? Probably. I don't think that that's out of the question. I just think that as far as this build and all this and all the hate each other behind the scenes, cap. I don't believe that for a second.
This have resurfaced, and people have suspected that the two men are just basically in on it together.
Yeah.
Sign the contract. No, sign the contract.
Oscar's your daddy.
Yeah.
Oscar's your daddy.
I'm your daddy.
Oscar's your daddy.
And I'm your daddy.
Yeah, talk to Oscar, bro.
I'm your daddy.
Either way, the point of this video is that the whole influencer boxing scene to me is basically dying down by the day. I mean, there is some fights out there with some juice left in them, like if he was to fight KSI, or if he was to fight Ryan Garcia.
Oh, yeah. Jake and KSI would be tough. Jake and KSI, but I'm telling you, Jake and Logan is coming up, bro. I don't know when, but they've been building to this for years, bro. Jake and Logan would be tough, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Probably several other guys. He could probably get those pay-per-view.
See, I have 1.5 stars.
Buys back up. But until he once again fights someone where there's actually a chance where he might get knocked out, I don't think very many people are going to care. Y'all let me know what you guys think about this whole situation.
Imagine Jake actually winning a championship.
Down below. As always, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other obscure shit out here needs to be covered. So I'm out.
Acting like retired dad going back to work so wholesome. Those hidden gems, the humble, calm, be there. Real boxers didn't want to compete with Jake. A loss would kill their reputation of winning against him. Wouldn't you celebrate much? That's very true too. Yeah, they wouldn't have a whole lot to gain out of it. But at the same time, they would have a lot more eyes on it too. So it's like you kind of have to take like, yeah, the fight wouldn't get you that much like good, but there's also some good to get out of it because you would have the post-fight punch drunk syndrome. You would have like the I lost my train of thought, but yeah, you know what I mean though.